Day after day, we see the results of what some people have known for years, that potentially harmful chemicals are in many of our personal care products. The hectic pace of everyday life means that most of us do not have the time to focus on our personal health. As a doctor, John Millward was in general practice for 30 years before his concerns led him to taking a drastic step.
I left conventional medicine because I could no longer be part of the losing battle. Public expectation is do whatever you like, and when you become ill, go to your GP and let him fix you up. We need to become more educated in that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Thousands of people are totally unaware of what they are doing to their long-term health because of what they put onto and into their bodies, and that could have serious long-term consequences.
We would never knowingly bring danger into our own home, yet every year thousands of new chemicals are being developed. Indeed, some have been around for 50 years. For example, sodium lauryl sulfate is used in most shampoos, toothpastes and shower gels because it is a cheap foaming agent. Yet when it mixes with other ingredients, it can become cancer-causing.
Whatever the statistics, apathy overwhelms us. Years of habit mean that most of us no longer question what we do, and there seems to be no reason to change.
The changes needed are not difficult. Attention to diet and exercise is obvious. What is becoming more apparent is that supplementing our nutrition and avoiding harmful toxins are issues we need to address.
More and more people realise there are credible alternatives and turn to people like Vivian Claire Green, a natural health practitioner.
People come to see me with all manner of problems, and I look at lifestyle, which includes diet and includes exercise. And now I also ask them, what deodorant do they use? What toothpaste do they use? Because research has shown us that we have to avoid potentially harmful ingredients in our personal care products. To name just two, sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and propylene glycol. These are contained in many of our household products, from shampoo, toothpaste, soap, deodorant, not to mention washing up liquid and detergents.
Here is what the manufacturer's own material safety datasheets say about sodium lauryl sulfate. Known skin irritant, harmful if inhaled or swallowed, may cause allergic respiratory reaction. Symptoms may include burning sensation, coughing, headache, shortness of breath, nausea or skin irritation. Significant symptoms of exposure can persist for more than 2 years. Propylene glycol, a basic ingredient in antifreeze and hydraulic brake fluid, may cause harm through inhalation, ingestion or absorption via the skin. Exposure may lead to skin or eye irritation, may cause headaches, nausea, vomiting or suppression of the central nervous system.
Just why are we exposed to these ingredients and allowed to turn the bathroom into the most dangerous room in our house?
If you were to look in the typical bathroom cabinet, you would be astounded at some of the chemicals used in these products. And we still aren't sure of their long-term effects. What is the point of people coming to see me with a problem and still continuing to bombard their body with potentially harmful toxins? I have changed my bathroom products, and I strongly urge them to change theirs too.
Health practitioners are not alone when it comes to these potentially harmful chemicals. Skin care specialists are also beginning to become concerned.
The appearance of our skin is vitally important. I often see skin that appears to have aged prematurely or is dry and dull or showing signs of irritation, especially on the forehead, around the eyes and on the cheekbones. Examination shows that often it is the products used on the skin that causes the problem. Ingredients like sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS, which is found in nearly all foam-producing products, such as shampoos, facial scrubs and cleansers. SLS is a known skin irritant, and I cannot understand why anyone would knowingly want to put something like this on their skin or scalp. Equally as important is the effect of absorption through the skin of harsh chemicals that then enter the bloodstream and make their way right around the entire body and can lead to potentially serious damage at the cellular level.
Meanwhile, our body is constantly trying to grow, heal and repair, defending itself against all ills. By taking energy to deal with outside toxins, whether they are in the atmosphere or being poured all over us, its ability to perform is weakened.
So today's decisions affect our future health, and the younger generation too are not unaffected. They face a lifetime of potential problems.
The teenager's worst enemy is the spot, and they are attracted to anything that offers a fast result. Often these treatments act like a paint stripper, or they block the spot rather than get rid of it. And the dryness and skin inflammation they cause is far worse in the long term. There really is no need to use these harsh, petrochemically derived ingredients, when even more effective, yet entirely safe options are available.
Newspapers report that cancer, heart disease, strokes, diabetes and thyroid problems are very much on the increase, and asthma, bronchitis, sinusitis are now becoming major problems. Doctors are having to cope with many more cases of arthritis and hormonal imbalance, and infertility is certainly more common. We all know that one cigarette is not going to kill. 20 a day, however, opens the door to a greatly increased risk of developing heart disease, cancer and many other chronic illnesses.
We all now know that it is the cumulative effect of smoking that continues to cause untold damage. At present, the long-term effect of potentially harmful ingredients in our day-to-day personal products is still an unknown quantity. We are aware of the dangers, but how high is it? Just what do we need to do?
Exposing ourselves to the potentially harmful ingredients is not a health bonus. We weren't subject to the same daily toxic onslaught 50 years ago. At that time, our food was allowed to ripen, to develop the vitamins and grown in soil more richly charged with minerals. Today, both factors have changed, and it is clear to me that we all need to supplement our diet with minerals and vitamins, and to avoid products loaded with potentially harmful toxins.
Now is the time to change, and the decisions we take have an impact on the future.
As a mother, I am very concerned that we may pass on the effects of these toxins to the next generation via our genes.
Millions of people today have decided to take responsibility for their future health. Now is the time for you to do the same.
The next step is simple.